A native of Tampa, Florida, Bob McNair grew up in Forest City, North Carolina.
When I was a youngster, neither my mother nor father had gone to college. My dad had lost his dad in an accident when he was in the 8th grade, and he had to drop out of school to help support the family. My mother finished high school, but she didn't go on to college. They got married a year or two after she was out of high school. So we didn't have a history of people, seeking higher education. But I had a peer group in my high school, and they were all motivated to go to college. And they had come from a background in their family where their parents had gone to college. And frankly, I wanted to participate in athletics, and I wanted to play college football or basketball. And you can't do that if you don't go to college.
Growing up, Bob's first jobs were like sports, a mean to a goal. Beginning at age 11, he was a delivery boy. He would later wait on tables. He worked in a grocery store, a service station, and even a car dealership.
I did anything that offered me the possibility of earning a couple of dollars to get me through the summer and through the school year. And if I wanted to buy something, I had to go out and earn the money.
Bob graduated from the University of South Carolina, where he was president of the student body in 1958. Bob has been a Houston resident since 1960. He and his wife have 4 children and now 12 grandchildren. It was after college when Bob began to venture into entrepreneurship, which led him and Janice to Houston.
We came to Houston and started a company and had no money. We borrowed $3,000 from the bank, and that was working capital. And that was the beginning of my business career. But we went from car leasing to truck leasing to equipment leasing to a trucking company, and then sold those businesses in the late 70s, early 80s, and started an energy company in 1983.
Always an entrepreneur, Bob is perhaps best known in the business community as the founder of Cogen Technologies. Cogen was a green energy solution before green was fashionable. Cogen was the largest privately held cogeneration company in the world. Bob formed Houston NFL Holdings in 1998 and was awarded the 32nd NFL franchise a year later. In 2002, football returned to Houston, and Houston hosted Super Bowl 38 in 2004. Sports team owner, philanthropist, innovator, and entrepreneur. Bob may not have planned his ownership of the Houston Texans, but after the Houston Oilers moved to Tennessee, he felt that was a black eye for the community, and it was then he really got involved in the NFL because he thought it was more of a civic action. So what's next for one of Houston's and America's most successful business leaders?
Super Bowl. We've got to win the Super Bowl. That's what it's all about, and that's what we're working towards every day. And we're going to get there. We are. We're going to bring a Super Bowl, a Lombardi trophy to Houston, and that's our goal.